Reconciling a bank account in Ledger HQ is 3 moves. Enter the statement's ending balance, check off what cleared, and finish at 0. This checking account has 11 transactions waiting, and it was last reconciled May 31st. Open Reconcile, and Ledger HQ already knows where you left off. The last completed reconciliation ended May 31st at $16,728. Start the reconciliation and set the statement end date to June 30th. Notice the starting balance is already filled in, carried straight from that May close, so you're never rekeying it. Then enter the ending balance printed on the statement, $16,505. The statement moved $223. Nothing is checked yet, so that is your entire difference. Now check off what actually cleared the bank. Not everything in the register, only the rows that appear on the statement. Customer deposits, the steel supplier, utilities, rent, insurance, fuel, payroll. Each one you tick moves the check total and shrinks the difference. Stop at check 1042. It is in your books, but it has not cleared the bank, so it is not on this statement. Leave it outstanding. That is timing, not a mistake. That leaves $180 unexplained. Ledger HQ will book a discrepancy so you can finish now, but that only balances the rec. It does not explain it. So find it first. Compare the statement against the register, and there it is. The bank charged an analysis fee that never reached the books. Fees arrive without an invoice, which is exactly why they surface here, at reconciliation. Record it where it belongs. Open journal entries and create a new entry, dated June 29th, described plainly so the next person understands it. Debit bank fees and charges $180, and credit the checking account. Every entry has to balance, and Ledger HQ totals both columns as you type. A new entry starts as a draft, so nothing has moved yet. Review the accounts, the amounts, and the date, then post it. Posting is what changes the books. Back in the reconciliation, the fee is a real transaction now, sitting in the statement period. Check it off, and the difference goes to 0. 0 for the right reason. Every dollar is accounted for. Now finish the reconciliation. June is closed. The history keeps a permanent record. What the statement moved, what you cleared, and that it finished at 0 difference, ready for anyone to review. One last look at the register. Everything in June is reconciled except check 1042, which stays open until it clears the bank and carries into July's reconciliation. Same company, same June statement, and the same 11 transactions waiting. Last reconciled May 31st. Only this time you already know how a reconciliation works, which means you no longer have to be the one doing it. You have seen every step of it by hand now. Open Tally and ask whether the reconciliation is ready. She is already watching this workspace, so she does not need to be told where to look, and she already has the statement and the dates. She pulls it up, builds the June worksheet, and matches every line against the register herself. It takes about 30 seconds, and the waiting here is sped up, so you are not watching a progress bar. And she finds it, the same $180, and she names the cause without being asked, a June 29th account analysis fee that is on the statement but never reached the books. That is exactly the row you hunted down by hand. She also flags check 1042 as outstanding, and says plainly that it does not explain the difference. Same judgment you made. Now you are just approving the work. Tell her to go ahead. She posts the fee to bank fees and charges, matches it into the worksheet, and finishes the reconciliation. The same journal entry you built by hand, with the same account, on the same date. Done. Posted, matched, and finished at 0 difference, with the statement ending balance of $16,505. She will tell you what she did, but do not take her word for it. Check the product, not the chat. June is in the reconciliation history, closed at 0 difference, exactly like the one you worked through yourself. The register agrees, and so does the ledger behind it, and you can open the entry she made. Same result, none of the work. And check 1042 is still sitting there outstanding, waiting to clear, because that part was never a mistake. Ledger HQ, bookkeeping software with Tally built in, more at ledgerhq.pro.